Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week actually. But today what we're going to go over is must-have spin doctors, must-have Dreamweaver spin doctors. And I know there's a ton of other rotators out there, and I know there's probably going to be a ton of other spin doctors that I don't include in this list that you're going to be yelling at me about. But these are the ones that have worked very well for me and my buddy Jim and a lot of other boats that I've known over many, many years. Have put countless fish in boats. So these are the ones I'm going to concentrate on. So I'm going to keep the number to anywhere probably 15 to 20. I got a list made up. I think it's sitting at 17, but I might throw some honorable mentions in there as well. But anyway, let's get to this. Let's jump on the computer and take a look at the spin doctors. I think you should at least consider having on the boat. Oh, and also at the end of that, we'll go over some flies as well, some Dreamweaver flies, some KRW flies. And again, I know there's a lot of other manufacturers out there, but I want you to at least take a look at these flies. You get an idea of what colors might work with what, and it just gives you a good starting point. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, let's get this thing rolling here. So I'm at the Tangle Tackle website. You can find a lot of things that you're going to want right here. TangleTackleCompany.com. Also, of course, DreamweaverLures.com. If we don't have it, I'm sure Dreamweaver may. Maybe not. Sometimes they're out of stuff, but let's hope you can find it someplace. But anyway, let's jump into this. We'll hop into the tackle section, head on down to the 8-inch spin doctor. Now, there's 8-inch spin doctors and 10-inch spin doctor. And there's actually a 12-inch spin doctor also called the Bigfoot. I'm going to concentrate today on the 8-inch spin doctors. The 8 inches are very well, incredibly versatile when it comes to rotators. Meat rigs, flies, handles both very well. 10-inch spin doctors, I lean more towards the meat rigs. In fact, a lot of guys out there and gals out there call them meat rig spin doctors. That's just what they refer to them as. But both will work for meat rigs. But if you're going to be running flash or fly, I prefer the 8-inch. Hey, there's times we run 10-inch also for flash or fly. So don't be afraid to mix it up. You know, look around. Well, not look around, but just try it out. Try different things. That's half the fun. It's half the fun. Anyway, I know, like I said, some of these I'm going to go over. These have what worked well for me over a course of many years. Many other captains out there, a lot of tournament boats, weekend warriors, you name it. These things work. And like I said, I think I got 17 of them here on my list. But there's other ones in here that you're going to see that might work very well for you. And it's nothing against you or anything like that. You know that. This is just has worked well for me. But it's all about confidence. Confidence is such a huge thing when it comes to salmon fishing. Confidence in a lure, confidence in a flash or fly rig, confidence in a meat rig. That is so important. I have flash or fly setups that there's barely a shred of fly material left on that fly, and it's still taking fish. For whatever reason, the length on it, the action on it, whatever it is. So when you get something like that, just imitate it. Make another one up exactly like it. Same fly, same rotator. Try to get the same length on it. Try to get everything exactly right. Hey, that's just a little tip for you. I hope that helps you out. Stick with those things that make you confident. But anyway, let's jump into this. First one I got right here, right off the bat, Chin Music. Love this thing. This is a great high flash rotator. Great for flies. Great for meat rigs. Took quite a few nice kings last year with this one using a meat rig. So right there, Chin Music 70998. Next one I got, Dragon Slayer right here. This is another very versatile rotator, meat rigs, flash or fly. Excellent rotator. Good high flash, chrome blade, UV crush back. Good glow tape right there. Good glow ladder. Good all around. End of the day, sunny day flasher. What I got next? Full throttle. This thing is lights out on good sunny days. High flash on it. You got a UV tape. I think the eye might even be UV, but it's on a chrome blade. I remember one tournament we were fishing. We were just smoking kings on a 300 copper. Full throttle meat rig and a green gas. Full throttle flasher with a green gas meat rig. That thing was just on fire that day. So anyway, Chrome UV full throttle. Excuse me. Let's scroll down a little here. Green bikini bottom, right here. Another good high flash day. A little bit darker. You can see it's a little bit, yeah, a little darker hue to it. That green gets a little darker. This is a really good, another good high flash day. But this is also a really good deep rotator. You know, on a 400 copper, 300 copper, divers out deep. Downriggers also out deep. So when the fish start going deep and you got a good sunny day, this is an excellent one to use. All right, so a couple honorable mentions right here. UV green sparkler, UV blue sparkler. The sparkler series for Dreamweaver, man, these have their days. There's no doubt about it. So I'm going to throw those in there as honorable mentions as well. See if there's any others on this page I want to throw out there. That hammer, that chrome hammer is really good too. But anyway, that one, yeah, that one too. That's a good one too. But I'm going to stick to what I got on my list here. All right, next page. Super Glow UV blue jeans. Really good early morning, into the day flasher. Meat rigs, you name it. Flasher fly, you got it. That's a really good one. Again, that's got a nice glow to it as well, so it's good in the mornings, you know, before the sun gets up. What do I got next? Well, probably one of the, you know, greatest of all time, the Kevin's Girlfriend. One of the greatest for sure. Kevin's Girlfriend. I even know the backstory on how that got named Kevin's Girlfriend. I'm not gonna say it, but it's a funny story. This thing is day in, day out, just an absolute salmon magnet. Love this thing. Green blade, pearl glow tape on one side, the blue hollow on the other side. 8-inch, 10-inch flasher fly, meat rig. This thing with a pickled sunshine meat rig, pickled sunshine fly. Whoo, baby, this thing is fantastic. Anyway, Kevin's Girlfriend. Should have 5 of those on your boat, to be honest with you. I know I do. I probably got more than that. In fact, I know I got more than that. All right, purple haze, UV purple haze. So every year, usually for a week or two, or maybe even longer, purple just goes crazy. You can't not have a purple flash or some sort in the water with a purple meat rig of some kind, or a dark fly. This thing, when purple's really going, this UV purple haze is fantastic. Love this thing. Good high flash on it. Good purple. You know, obviously it's a darker thing, so you can run a little bit deeper. It's a good deep water. It's also just a good flash. When purple's going, you should have one of these UV purple hazes out there, without a doubt. Netminders UV Showtime. Love this thing. I've taken a lot of fish over the years on this thing. Good UV qualities to it. Good, good bright colors. You can run this thing deep. You can run it shallow. Just an excellent all-around versatile flasher. 8-inch and 10-inch, without a doubt. Meat rigs, flies. It's very, very well-rounded. All right, that's it on that page. Let's see what I got here for honorable mentions. That two-face, that's a really good one. I just love pearl on anything. That pearl tape on these blades, whether it be a blue blade, green blade, whatever, I just love this pearl tape. So do the fish. So if you're looking to put more pearl in your boat, look at these flashers right here. They work excellent. But anyway, what else we got here? Yeah, we'll move on to the next page. Okay. All right, right there, one of my favorite meat rig spin doctors, 8-inch and 10-inch. This thing with the pickled sunshine, the green gas, the green mile, you name it, this thing is a fantastic meat rig flasher. Works for flies too, but I found that this thing really works well for meat rigs. Pickled sunshine is probably my favorite on this thing. That green mile is probably my second favorite right behind it. Excellent rotator. What do I got next here? Chrome frog. Love this thing. Chrome on one side, and this picture doesn't do it justice. This has got a really bright finish to it on this green side. It's really almost like chromy. It really looks really much more bright than what you can see here. But pictures don't work for everything. This is a great meat rig and fly rotator right here. 8-inch. I like it mostly an 8-inch, but 10-inch will work also. That's a really good one. Excuse me. All right, UV Wonder Bread. The normal the non-UV Wonder Bread is really good also, but I'd like this UV Wonder Bread a little bit better. This thing is excellent for lake trout. If you got suspended lake trout and you got meat rigs out, they're going to be all over this thing. This is an excellent lake trout taker. Good for salmon also, don't get me wrong. But I have found that when I find that the lake trout are suspended, they get the cold water that rolls in, the lake flips over or whatnot. You got cold water, you got suspended lake trout. You put one of these on with a meat rig behind it, boy, they just go nuts for it. So the UV, white UV Wonder Bread, excellent, excellent rotator. Let's go down a little here. All right, one of my favorite morning or dark day rotators right here. The double pearl glow with the black blade. This thing is excellent. Flasher fly especially. It's okay for meat rigs, don't get me wrong, but I tend to run flasher fly with this one more than anything else. But excellent. Like I said, if it's going to be a dark day, it's going to be overcast that day. Before the sun's up, put that thing down on one of your riggers. Put that thing down on a diver or out on a 300 or whatever you're running. That is an excellent early morning, dark day into the evening. As it gets dark in the evening. All around spin doctor. Okay. Blue Bubble. It's not called Blue Bubble, but that's what everybody calls it. Blue Hollow Crush Glow. So this is another just absolute staple out on the Great Lakes. So many fishermen caught on this thing. White blade, blue holographic on one side, white crush glow on the other side. This thing's just fantastic for meat rigs, flies, you name it. The blue bubble fly from Dreamweaver. Put that thing behind this thing, and you got a deadly arsenal, or you got a deadly setup, without a doubt. You got the blue bubble. Boy, that's a good one. All right, Dreamcatcher. So this one's kind of unique. Not kind of unique. It is unique. It's got a glow. The blade that it sits, or the blade itself, actually glows, and then it's got UV tape on both sides. So good early morning, good glow. You can even keep it on, as the sun comes up, because it does have that UV tape on there. So that one's a really unique one. Boy, and there's days that thing is going, you want 10 of them in the water, because that thing just smokes when it gets going. Flasher fly, absolutely. Meat rig, absolutely. Pickled sunshine behind that thing. Blue bubble behind that thing. Riverside behind that thing. We'll go over some more flies here in a while, but that's just a few. All right, honorable mention on this. Oh, I missed one right here. Another all-time great on the Great Lakes, or everywhere, or anywhere it's been used, I'm sure. The white double crush glow. White blade, white crush tape on it, both sides. Absolutely fantastic. Early morning into mid-morning, evening into in the dark. Flasher fly meat rig, pickled sunshine meat rigs. Fantastic. Green mile meat rigs on this thing. Green gas, yellow gas, all of them work great on that thing. All right, white double crush glow. Make sure I didn't have any others on this. Yeah, that was all I had. Let's see what we got for honorable mention on here. Oh, I missed one. Okay, so here is, I can say without a doubt, this is my favorite spin doctor. The white double pearl glow. A lot of people call them double slicks. This is my all-time favorite spin doctor. I probably caught more fish on this thing than any other. Kevin's girlfriend's close, but this one really performs. White blade, pearl slick, pearl glow on both sides. The tape. This thing is fantastic. I will leave this thing out all day long. If it's taking fish, I'll leave that thing out there all day long. I don't take it off as the sun comes up. I don't take it off when the sun goes down. I don't like taking it off ever. I just love this thing. Pickled sunshine fly, riverside fly behind this thing. Same in the meat rigs. Riverside meat rig, pickled sunshine meat rig, green mile meat rig, green gas meat rig, amongst many, many others. This is my go-to right here. All right. Glad I didn't miss that. All right. What else we got for honorable mentions? The Innovator's it's a decent one. The Hammer Time's a good one. This Atomic White Killer, I almost put this on the list. This is also a really, really good meat rig and fly, all-around versatile flasher. I almost put that one on the list. That's just a really good one. What else? The Barney, a lot of people call this one the Barney. When purple's going, this one can be really good also. Pearl on one side, purple hollow on the other side. Like I said, these are honorable mentions. You feel free to load them up if you want to. There's nothing wrong with having more. God knows I got more than I could ever want. More I could ever use, rather, on my boat. All right, so lake trout, right here. The double chrome and the Seneca Special are just absolute must-haves for lake trout. This double chrome, probably more than any other, is a must-have for lake trout. That thing is, email there. This thing is just fantastic. Love it. That thing down on the bottom, a little spin and glow or a whirligig behind it, outstanding. Seneca Special, same thing. This thing also, I mean, they'll both catch kings as well, but this Seneca, I think, is a little more geared towards kings as well as lake trout. So there's times I'll even run this thing out there for kings. With a meat rig, Green Mile meat rig behind this thing is excellent. Green Gas behind this, Riverside, Pickled Sunshine, both outstanding. So those are two absolute must-have lake trouters right there. The double chrome and the Seneca Special. And I think that brings me, oh no, I had one more here. The SG Green Jeans, Super Green, Super Glow Green Jeans. That's another excellent early morning. You can leave that on throughout the day as well. That thing, when it's going, leave it out there. Pickled Sunshine meat rig, Riverside meat rig, Pickled Sunshine fly, Riverside fly, amongst many others that we'll talk about here in a moment. Yeah, excellent rotator. All right, honorable mentions on this page. When purple's going, nothing wrong with having an atomic UV purple out there. This Blue Frog, also another good one to have. If you got a dark day, you want to keep something down deep, that's a good one. What else do I have on this page for honorable mentions? The Two-Face, I like the Two-Face also. There's days that thing is unstoppable. Yeah, but that really brings us to the end of the must-have spin doctors. Let me count them up. What did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 19 there. 19. That keeps you under 20, and plus the honorable mentions, puts you in the 20s. That's a great starting point for anybody's boat. If you just all right, so here's some other flies for you. These are my other, if I was going to have just a few flies on the boat, these are the ones I would have. These are all KRW flies, made right here in Manistee. So first one is the Julie Bird. Love this thing. Glow bead or green glow beads, green glow head, green and blue in there. Also some glow in there. Love that thing. Taken many fish over the year on that. Tiny Bubbles is next. Tiny Bubbles is a lot like the No-See-Um fly that you saw there in Dreamweaver. White glow beads, clear head. The pearl glow in this, or the pearl UV rather, in this thing is fantastic. Bright sunny days, boy, that thing is an absolute producer. So Tiny Bubbles, excellent fly. Then we got the Aqua Gold Glow. Man, this is probably the first fly I ever owned. No, that's not true. There's others before that, but one of the first ones I ever owned, way back whenever that was. Just fell in love with this thing. This thing always put fish in the boat, and still to this day, absolutely does. You got glow in there. You got the aqua color, glow bullet head, green glow beads. Excellent all-around high-producing fly. Then the next one is called Uncle Steve. This is a brand new fly for KRW. I actually tested this fly for him last year, and after some modifications, we're going to put it out on the market this year. The biggest one being that orange bullet head on this thing. I don't know of any other flies out there, and there may be, but I don't know of any other ones that have that orange bullet head like that. And it's got the yellow glow beads on it. It has glow material also inside the fly itself, along with that really fine hair flash boo. Just a really good fly. Produced really well for us last year. Alright, next one is the Big A. And I don't know what that stands for, but I always like the name. Big A, unique fly, green faceted beads in this thing. I don't think there's any glow in it at all. You can see it's kind of a thinner fly also. By that I mean it's just not as thick as some of the other flies. But there's days when the fish want that thinner fly. Those big, thick, bushy flies just aren't working at all. Well, you put some of these skinny flies out there, and they just start going off. So that's when I got days like that, and they're really hitting this big A. You know, I'll start putting more of those big A's out there, and they seem to produce. All right, next one is the classic. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Riverside pickled sunshine and Riverside. They both are so good. You can see green bullet head, green glow bullet head rather, green glow beads, glow material, white glow material inside the fly itself, pearl UV inside the material or in the material also, and then another green holographic material in there as well. That is just such a good fly. Can't say that enough. The green crinkle. This thing is, this is a staple also. A little different from the Dreamweaver the green crinkle. Oh boy. It's got the green color in there, but this one has a UV pearl in there as well, which I think really adds a lot to it. Clear bullet head, glow beads, excellent fly. All right, so I wanted to throw those in there as well. So let's get on looking at some of the Dreamweaver flies. Okay, so let's take a look at some flies that are must-haves for the boat. We'll go to lures here. Again, we're still on the TangledTackleCompany.com website. We'll go to action flies. These are the Dreamweaver action flies. And again, I get it. There's a ton of other companies out there that make excellent flies. This is just what has worked for me over the years, and that's why I've fallen in love with them and I trust them. But anyway, yeah, number one right here. You got to have about 100 of these things. Pickled sunshine flies. Love these things. My number one fly on my boat, and many other boats without a doubt. The no-see-em. This is a great sunny day. Even a deep fly. This thing can work really well deep. Just another really good, bright sunny day fly though. Blue bubble glow action fly. Again, a lot like the pickled sunshine. It's got some really nice glow into it. That green is always a good thing. So the blue bubble glow. Excuse me. This seaweed action fly. I've fished these before and I've taken fish on it. It's actually a pretty decent fly. So I'm going to throw that one in there as well. And there's one, the green crinkle. There it is. I was looking for this. The green crinkle, you got to have these on the boat. Fantastic fly. You're kind of catching the theme here. A lot of green. Yeah, a lot of green. I mean, that's really the only one that is not green. That one's a little more blue-green, but you get the idea where I'm going here. There's nothing wrong with having a ton of green flies on the boat. All right, that is it. Yeah, that's the last of my pictures. That is what I think is a great place to start. If you're looking to add to your arsenal, great rotators to throw in, great flies to throw in there. Again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is what has worked for me and many other people over the years. So if you got any questions, please feel free to contact me, ChrisTangleTackle@gmail.com, or call the shop, 231-887-4242. Happy to help you out in any way we can. Let's see here. One other thing I just wanted to go over. Thanks for sticking around and listening. If you have not signed up yet, if you go to TangledTackleCompany.com, put your email in here I can't talk tonight. Put your email in here to sign up for a free membership. It doesn't cost anything. We don't sell anybody's information. This is just a way that you're going to be notified of any sales coming up. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's a sale coming up that you're not going to want to miss. I'm really excited about it. I know the other guys at the shop are excited about it as well. So yeah, if you haven't signed up for this thing yet, here's the place to do it. And then if you want to go on here, if you need any other information, if you haven't watched our other videos, you can go on here to the blog section. I have blogs that I put out about once every 2 weeks. The media section, you can read about my charter here. You can read, and you can also see all the other videos, or a lot of the other videos that we have regarding a lot of the other stuff, products, tutorials, how-tos, things to put more fish in the boat for you. And then one really cool thing that we just came out with, if you need weather information, you can go right here to the Tangle Tackle website. We got all of that covered. We have the NOAA Great Lakes stations. They have the National Weather Service, and we got the information buoys from UGLOS on here as well. We got the phone numbers. You find the buoy that's for your area, you text that to that one of those numbers, and you will get live updated information regarding your area. You know, temperatures, depths, or temperatures at depth, wind direction, wind speed, wave height, wave duration, you name it. Just a ton of great information here. So, all right, cool. That's it. Let's get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I will see everybody on Sunday night at 7 o'clock for our live fishing report and pro tip. All right, take care, everybody. Be safe.